Yo, what up, everyone? Thanks to whoever has joined the stream so far. We are going to be doing the Real Madrid Al-Hilal game, which should hopefully be pretty interesting. I heard that there's not going to be any Mbappe, so that's going to be unfortunate. Because I guess he had like a fever or something, but I'm still expecting like a decent game overall, though. Let's pull up the lineups. So currently the lineup is going to be Rodrigo at center forward, Vinicius on the right. Not really familiar with this Garcia guy. Gonzalo Garcia. Has he played before? Okay, so he's played like a couple games before, I guess. Never heard of this guy, but I guess he's going to be running minutes today at left wing. Jude, Tchouaméni, Valverde, midfield. And I think what's really going to be interesting is seeing the debut for Trent and Dean Horson and see what they can offer up to Real Madrid. And it's going to be interesting because this is going to be Xabi Alonso's first game as well. So we're also going to see exactly what he wants to do with this squad and how he wants them to play. Let me know, what do you guys think of the lineups? Is there anyone in particular you're excited to see? I'll put it in the chat below as well. And then I think for the Al-Hilal team, right? So we see Milinkovic Savic, Malcolm, Cancelo, Koulibaly. I'm a bit surprised because I know Mitrovic has been one of their best goal scorers this season. So is he out with injury? Is that what's going on? I'm curious to check, actually. Yeah, because I know the guy has been like one of the top goal scorers in the league. I mean, it doesn't really say that he's injured, so I'm not exactly sure why he's not playing. Although it is a bit unfortunate, though. So guys, don't forget to like the stream. I will really appreciate it. I see that there is 9 people in here now. Welcome all of you guys to the stream. I appreciate you guys joining me. I'm hoping that the game is going to be really eventful, so I have a lot of things to actually say. I mean, while we're waiting, because we still have like a couple minutes, about 7 minutes before the game starts. I mean, I guess we could kind of do like a quick review of what's gone on so far in the Club World Cup as well. So obviously we had the hilarious game of Bayern Munich absolutely destroying Auckland City FC 10-0. Everyone got to pad their stats except for Harry Kane, which is pretty freaking hilarious. I'm not gonna lie to you. But it's not even that surprising when you consider that there's dudes on here that are literally like factory workers. Like I think the goalkeeper is like a factory worker. There's like another guy that's like a college student that's like I think has to take their freaking exam like after the game or some crap like that. So, but obviously, like given what this type of competition is looking to represent, you can't just at least I'm of the opinion that you can't just, I guess, banish people or banish confederations that aren't as good as everybody else. PSG destroyed Atletico 4-0. They did this without Dembele as well. And Atletico pretty much didn't really put up any fight, I'll be honest with you. Like Atletico basically felt like they were they just pulled up to this match out of obligation and not because they actually had any any ideas about actually winning the damn game. I really liked Luis's goal. I mean, there's not really much to say on it. PSG is continuing their momentum from the Champions League final. Again, welcome to everyone that's joined the stream. We're kind of just going over the tournament as a whole so far because we're just waiting for the match to start. I think we still have like 5 minutes until the match starts. And like I said, guys, please comment down below. What do you guys think? What has been your overall thoughts on the competition? So yeah, those are my questions for you guys. If anyone wants to give me an answer, have you guys watched all of the games? What games have you guys enjoyed? I really enjoyed the Mallorca Inter game from last night. I liked the Benfica was it Boca Juniors? Yeah, the Benfica Boca Juniors game I thought was really entertaining as well. Actually, so far I think that's probably been the best game of the tournament so far, in my opinion. All right, we're gonna put it back on the Madrid game because it should be starting about now anyway. I'm crying. Shout out to the Mamaloli Sundowns. Mamaloni. Gosh damn, I cannot pronounce their damn names. But the Sundowns, yeah, that game was alright. I saw the highlights of that. Yeah, the Monterrey game was fun. Although, yeah, like freaking what's this Lautaro, bro? You gotta like the chance that Lautaro missed was pretty diabolical. I'm not gonna lie to you. And for those that like constantly hate on him, he basically just like gave them more ammo to do that with the chance that he missed. Although I did think Inter's goal that they actually did score was really well worked. Like I like the way um they were able to like premeditate it with like the different movements on their free kick. It seems like we should be underway now. So what do you guys think of the whole what do you think of the players walking out one by one? I find that thing a bit bizarre, I'm not gonna lie. Even for someone that is American myself and used to like weird American tropes. Like I always find it funny because like you could tell that the players are not used to that. And they're just kind of looking like, what the hell am I doing? Like why am I they're just like looking around all confused. Like, damn, like you kind of feel like the secondhand embarrassment in a way, in a sense. So I thought I was fine. So I thought that was pretty funny. I'm also curious to see how many people are going to be like, how many people are going to be on in this stadium, because obviously that's been like another thing that has been leveled at the Club World Cup has been like the questionable, and I'm going to put that in quotation marks, the questionable attendance as well. So, okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put up the commentary, and then anytime I have a highlight I want to comment on, I'm going to take it off commentary, and then we'll speak on it.
Two new challenges for two fantastic managers, two fantastic players as well, it has to be said. We're ready. Are you ready? Well, you've got to be here in the sunshine. In fact, to 20 might be required for this one. It's Real Madrid against Al-Hilal. It's Al-Hilal that get this game underway. Real Madrid giving away a free kick. Down over on the far side, there's João Cancelo. A chance for him to get forward. Cancelo might well be playing in the kind of wing-back position. We shall see. It will be Renan Lodi that will centralise that three in the defence. We'll keep a close eye on that one. Salim Al-Dawasi is the captain. We've got two Al-Dasaris out there. Trent Alexander-Arnold gets his first touch for Real Madrid. I doubt he'll be playing. And he's inverted into the midfield nice and early. Played out wide by Raul Asensio. And then back again by Rodrigo. Rodrigo on the right-hand side. And it's this man on the ball on the left, Vinicius Jr. Quick ball into the box. It's too far ahead of Jude Bellingham, who strolls forward in the heat and realises very quickly that he's not going to get on the end of that. And it goes behind for a goal kick. 63% humidity, I'm told, but it feels a lot worse than that inside this dome of a stadium. Wonderful stadium. Just getting some frequent airing in Group H. Goal kick has been taken short. Yasin Bunu goes long. It's flicked on by Milenkovic-Savic. And he continues his run up towards the edge of the penalty area. Low drive. It requires a save from Thibaut Courtois. and they want a penalty, and I think they're going to get a free kick right on the edge of the penalty area. Down goes Marcos Leonardo. And they're all over the place there, Real Madrid. Milinkovic-Savic causing all sorts of problems down the right-hand side. He comes inside. Bang. And it's saved. And he latches very quickly onto the loose ball. And he gets caught by Federico Valverde right in the D on the edge of the penalty area. They wanted a penalty. Looking at the replay, clearly the referee's got it absolutely right. Real Madrid having to answer a few early questions here in this Club World Cup Group H match in the Hard Rock Cafe. Not really, Hard Rock Stadium, of course. Miami, Florida. A chance. What a start this would be for Simone Inzaghi. Well, he won the free kick, Sergej Milinkovic-Savic. I might just fancy this. Malcolm is there as well. Leonardo standing over the ball. It's going to be Sergej Milinkovic-Savic. And he curls it into the wall. And it's rammed back in again by Lodi and deflected away. On the left-hand side, Salim Al-Dosawi. Al-Dosawi laying it off to his namesake, Nasser Al-Dosawi. And a shot from distance, which was always rising over the top from Ruben Neves. And that's gone over the top of the crossbar now for a goal kick. But certainly there, Milinkovic-Savic denied by a good save from Thibaut Courtois. They're taking the goal kick here, Real Madrid, and they're working their way through the press of Al-Hilal, who have made a solid start in this game. 3 o'clock local time here in Miami. Just past the hottest part of the day. It will cool down as the shadow casts over the pitch. We're over in the shaded area on this near side, where about 5% of the pitch is covered on this near side by shade. That will gradually work across.
I agree. They do look kind of decent, to be honest, which, I mean, isn't that big of a shock. I mean, they are especially when we look at the players that they can afford to buy. So I would be much more worried if they looked inadequate. Let's put it that way. So right now, Madrid are playing in the back three in possession. That's good ball winning by Jude. Now, Simone Inzaghi, man. Bro, really try to enter for this, man. That's actually hilarious. Like, so Vinny's on the left. So why did they say Vinny's on the right in the lineup? It's so bizarre. Oh wait, no, sorry, they changed it actually. So they have Garcia down the middle and Vinny down the left. Looks like someone's injured. Is that Brahim Diaz? I can't really tell who's on the floor right now. Ooh, it's Valverde. It looks like he hit heads with Koulibaly. Koulibaly looks like he has a strong ass cranium volley. So I doubt Valverde is having a good time hitting that freaking head, bro.
I literally did, Mom.
Also, another thing I find really bizarre is the whole ads during because like they didn't used to do that, so I always find that a bit weird as well. Like, well, obviously, you got to make your money how you make your money, right? So, any way to do that is what they're gonna do. All right, Madrid dominating territory right now. Yo, what the hell? What the hell? What the hell?
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
What the hell is that? What does that mean?
What?
I'm not sure how I'm supposed to respond to this. Am I getting trolled? You smell like my body.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Okay. I have like no reaction to that whatsoever. Yo, that was actually hilarious. That made me laugh. Let's go back to the game, bro. That was too funny. Ooh, oh my gosh, Chouamani, brother. You are not a passing expert. Respectfully. Respectfully, you are not a passing expert. That's all I'm gonna have to say. Seems like now an Al-Hilal player is down. Welcome to whoever joined the stream. Let me know what you think about the match so far. Let me know what you think about the tournament so far, actually. And don't forget to like the stream as well. We're going to be covering this game. Hopefully we can do more games as well. Is there anyone in particular that you are looking forward to watching in today's game? Are you a fan of either team? Get involved in the conversation below. I always like to make sure I can respond to whatever you guys are saying. Like I said, right now, ooh, is that a red? Ooh, wow, you are lucky. You are a lucky boy. One of the Al-Hilal players just tackled, I think it was Vinny, and it definitely could have been a red for impeding a goal scoring opportunity. It was Koulibaly. Also, I really like these referee view things. Like it's such an interesting perspective to watch the game. It would be really cool if you could just like live stream like a game as the ref. Vinny, you're kind of diving right now, but I'm not gonna lie. All right, I have Al-Dasari. Ooh, you tried to do too much. See, bro tried to cook too much, and he just ended up burning the entire thing. I hate when that happens. I really, really do. So far, this game's been pretty cagey so far. No one's really taking command of the game yet. I'm a bit surprised Al-Hilal has had so many shots because it really doesn't feel that way. Where's my webcam? I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. My computer basically like crashes anytime I try to like do a webcam while having like the screen on. So that's why I tend to just like stick to doing it this way. Because I don't have like a separate camera with my laptop. It's a bit annoying. I think it's just also because my laptop is a bit old. I've had this laptop for like I think for like 4 or 5 years. Actually, no, definitely 5 years, 5 years plus. So I'm definitely in need for a new one, but that's in due time though. Also, again, shout out to everyone that's joining the stream. Again, don't forget to give a like to the stream. Really appreciate it for the channel. Let me know what your thoughts have been so far on the game, as well as what's been your favorite game so far in the tournament. I'm not gonna lie. So far, Real Madrid have been really poor. That's really all I can really say, to be honest. I would have expected more. Ooh, good pass. Oh, close. Gonzalo brother. No, sorry, not Gonzalo. Garcia brother. Am I planning to go to any games in South America? Bro, probably not. One, those tickets are hella expensive. Like, what the helly type of expensive. And then two, bro, America's a big ass place. Like most of these games are like way out of my region actually. Because like where I live, I think the closest game to me is like 4 hours if you catch a flight or something like that. Yeah, it's like 4 hours if you catch a flight. That's the closest game to me. So yeah, logistically speaking, it is not really possible right now. It would have has to been one of those things where I would have needed to plan it out like way earlier. Just because South America is just so big and there's no games like nearby. Like it's just not really something you can do on a whim. It is a bit unfortunate because I would have definitely liked to have gone to some of the games, but it is what it is. Plus, I'm broke, so there's that too. Like low key. Al-Hilal have a corner right now. Let's see if they can take advantage of this corner. That's the worst corner I've ever seen. The corner was low, driven. It wasn't particularly aimed at anybody. And basically useless, if I would be completely dead ass with you. Like, bro effectively didn't accomplish anything except giving Madrid the ball back. But Al-Hilal recovered, so they have the ball again. I know they're kind of just playing with triangles down the byline. I guess they're probably trying to shift the defense a little bit. Although I do think right now they're moving the ball a little bit too slow, which is giving Madrid's midfield and defense a lot of time to shift into a good position to cover their gaps defensively. Also, welcome to whoever just joined the stream. Comment down below your thoughts. Don't forget to give the stream a like. Always looking to interact with you guys in the comment section. You guys are the ones that really make these streams lit. Every time there's a lit stream, it's because of the guys in the comment section. So please, please, please give me something to talk about. All right. Al-Hilal win the ball back. Ooh, good. Oh, close. Chumani, was it Chumani that was able to? I think it was Chumani that was able to recover in time to stop the Al-Hilal play from being able to get the shot off. They did a good job of creating space for themselves by cutting in on Asensio, or the Madridler, as I like to call him. And then Chouameni was able to recover just in time to put in a Yo, Barry, bro. We gotta talk about this name, bro. We gotta talk about this name, bro. Respectfully. You gotta find something else, bro. Nah, good block to close. The good block to close is crazy, bro. Bro. Oh shit. No, but you are right though. They look all right. I think right now is just they haven't really been that clinical in the final third. Like so far, like outside of Vinny, I haven't really noticed anybody else that's supposed to be playing in their attack. To be honest with you, if I would be completely frank. And even their midfield too. Like I don't really know what they're doing right now. Like they're kind of just vibing, but they're not really doing anything of importance. Has there been anyone on Al-Hilal that's impressed you? Also, shout out to whoever just joined the stream. Don't forget to give the like to the stream, subscribe to the channel, comment down below, your thoughts on the game so far and the action or lack thereof that's going on. So right now they've been sticking to this 3. I think what they probably need to do is they need to have I think Valverde's trying to go up a little bit more because they just have too many people far back, and it's just giving their build up a lack of dynamism that they actively don't need if they're trying to score goals, bro. Shout out to whoever just joined the stream. Comment down below your thoughts on the game. Don't forget to give us a like to the stream. Don't forget to like the stream, guys. Very, very important. That's how YouTube decides to give respect to my channel, so I can actually show up in the algorithm. But more importantly than that, comment down below your thoughts. I always like interacting with you guys. It's how we get a good conversation going. That's how we can really share ideas, share thoughts on the game at hand. Yeah, and they pan over to Modric. Shout out to Modric, man. Okay, so I guess they're going on a water break right now. So far in the game, I just feel like Madrid have been really slow, and not in a good way. I just feel like they're not moving the ball around as well as you would want them to. But that's just me, though. I'm actually curious. Okay, so at this point, we should be able to see the average positions. So I think this might be a good chance to see why Madrid feels so blasé right now. Let's pull it up, and then let's see. He said not a specific player, but Al-Hilal's back line has done an okay job so far. I've not aligned them to get consistent rhythm. Yep, I agree. I completely agree. You can tell like right now, like the players aren't exactly getting spots to really affect the game in the way that they want. And I definitely think it's been like a team effort. Like even just looking at their average positions right now, like you see how like look how deep Rodrigo is. Holy freaking shite. Like Vinicius is just completely isolated. And I think a combination of this is just because they don't really know what to do with Trent yet. Obviously, like you see like a back 3 of Garcia, Asensio, and Horson. But the thing is, like Trent, I guess, doesn't really know where to fit yet in terms of like going up and down and what spots to occupy in the build-up. And this is forcing Rodrigo to have to drop back a little bit more to give them more passing options. And you're just kind of left with Vinny and where the hell is their other attacker? Where is this Garcia dude? Bro's not even showing up here. That's actually hilarious. There's no way. That's not right. There's no way. There's no way. That does not make any sense. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Like, why the hell is their strikers... Why is one of their attackers' average positions, like, with their defenders? That is hilarious. And that's also a problem. Ooh, good shot by Rodrigo. Yo, that's what I'm saying, Barry. But remember, bro was getting cooked last season, bro. So if this game is what's gonna be for the rest of the season, we have to pull out those Carlo apologies. But no, you're right though. This is just one game, so there's no point in overreacting. You can tell like they're really just trying to figure out like how to do this, and especially and this is even more important, especially because like obviously they don't have Mbappe right now, who is going to give them that. I was gonna say like penetration, but that would have sounded kind of crazy. So I'm gonna say he would have given them more threat, which I know sounds obvious, but I think lacking that is put even more pressure on Rodrigo and Vinny, and especially Rodrigo, to basically have to deal with like multiple defenders by themselves. Oh, but they finally scored though. I was paying too much attention to the chat. I missed their goal, so I'm gonna have to see it back. See what the hell happened. Shout out to Garcia. What did Blood do? Let's see. Okay, so they got on a counter attack. He got it into Vinny. Or is that Rodrigo? I think that's Vinny. Oh my goodness, no. All right, so Madrid have scored. So yeah, they're lit right now. That was a good assist by Vinny. I mean, Al-Hilal should be doing better in terms of, having getting players back on defense, but it is what it is. Like you commit players forward, especially against Madrid, you run the risk of getting caught out, and that's all. Unfortunately, what happened. And sorry, that wasn't Vinny, that was Rodrigo. So good cross by Rodrigo, good position by Garcia, and he got his goal. So bro's lit. Okay, see now Madrid are moving, bros. Now Madrid are moving like they're an actual serious club with actual good players. So this is why I like playing through the middle. Garcia with another chance. He doesn't quite take the first touch well, but I think he does a decent job of recovering, all things considered. Apparently, the Gonzalo Garcia guy, he had scored 25 goals in 36 games for Real Madrid's B side, which I did not know. So that's pretty cool. So it's pretty good that they were able to give their youth players start from that, and obviously he's repaid them with the goal right now. And I think Al-Hilal are getting flustered now because they're starting to make a bit more mistakes, and they're starting to rush things a little bit. Nah, 3 people on Rodrigo, that's actually tough, bro. And Rodrigo, bro, I'm not gonna lie, we need to have a conversation about Rodrigo. And it's not even in the way that I'm making it sound. But sometimes when I watch Rodrigo, there's a reason why I don't think his game works for every team. But I'll expand upon that at a later point if anyone actually cares to hear about that. Bro, what? Yo, why would you do that? Who the hell did that? Who just did that? No, please show the replay, bro, because that was stupid. Real Madrid, I'm pretty sure just conceded a penalty. Well, it looks like one of the defenders got caught out, and the Al-Hilal player won the ball back, and then the defender pulled the Al-Hilal's player's shirt. And it looks like it was the Madridler himself, Asensio, who I don't even know how he's playing this game right now, but yeah, he loses the ball. He tries to win it back. Tries being the key word there. Or at least tries in quotation marks. And then he screws it up. Let's see if they end up scoring the penalty. And it's so unnecessary too, because Madrid had finally gotten control of this game. Like the last 5 minutes, they were duly dominating, and Al-Hilal were not even. It looked like they were about to get flustered. So if you're Real Madrid, if they score this pen, which they did, you're bound to be really annoyed because all the hard work you did to put yourself in the lead and to finally get control of this game, and it's undone. In a single bozo moment for no reason. Welcome to whoever just joined the stream. It is currently 1-1 against Real Madrid and Al-Hilal. Real Madrid just conceded a penalty. Let me make sure that it's updated. Yeah, it's updated here as well. So right now, I guess Madrid's trying to get back control of this game. They're working around well. I can't tell, was that Garcia with the underlapping run? But kind of just peters out. So the possession resets, and it's now Al-Hilal's ball again. And they keep paying to Luka Modric, so obviously it's going to be his last tournament for them. So I'm not gonna lie too. The other beef I have is even when, because Trent's supposed to be like, one of their new creative hubs, and I feel like when he's on the ball, everybody else is just so static, and that's definitely not helping either. Because I don't know why they're all like so narrow and crunched together. It's not so bad that like Rodrigo's like constantly running into like 3v1s on the byline, and he's not able to take advantage of it because he's just left so isolated. And Madrid are trying to fish for a free kick, but they didn't get it. And now Al-Hilal have the ball. Punch on the left side. I think they're trying to slow the game down and take it to halftime. 1-1. So Real Madrid out of possession. They seem to be holding kind of like a weird, kind of like a staggered 4-4-2. In the sense that they'll kind of leave like the middle open, and then if someone has to pull in from Al-Hilal, then one of the midfielders is gonna like follow them. Okay, right now they're in a back five. They're kind of just letting Al-Hilal have the ball. Al-Hilal themselves, yeah, I think they're what's it called? Their goal right now is just to make it to halftime with the ball. Unless they can score another. Oh, Al-Hilal, my bad. My bad. I didn't respect your game like that. My bad. That's my bad. Like I said, shit, my bad. I wasn't familiar with the game like that. And they almost scored like a very beautiful goal. Very, very well worked. You can tell Inzaghi's really coaching them boys. Respectfully. Shout out to whoever just joined the stream. We're currently about to head into halftime of the Al-Hilal Real Madrid game. It's currently 1-1. I'm not gonna lie, the game was a bit dead for like the first 20, 25 minutes, but I'd say the last 20, 15 and 20 has been decent. Madrid scored a pretty well worked goal. Al-Hilal was starting to get flustered, and then Madrid kind of let them back in with a unnecessary pen from Asensio, and now it's currently 1-1. Al-Hilal almost just scored again with a well-worked goal, but unfortunately for them, they missed. So just kind of where we're at right now. Okay, seems like it's going to be halftime. Okay, so I'm just going to go on a quick break for halftime. So I'll probably just put on like the commentary, and I'll be back after the break.
Thank you for listening to FootMob's audio commentary. Be sure to check out player ratings, shot maps, and more in-depth info on the match page.
Well, fuck it. Never mind. I was about to take a break, but then I saw 6 people just joined. So I think we could take that break in a second. We ain't need a break like that anyway. So what? Oh, come on. Now everyone just left again. All right, that'll just come back after halftime then. That's fine.
Thank you for listening to FootMob's audio commentary. Be sure to check out player ratings, shot maps, and more in-depth info on the match page. Remember to check out FootMob's social channels on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Thank you for listening to FootMob's audio commentary. Be sure to check out player ratings, shot maps, and more in-depth info on the match page. Remember to check out FootMob's social channels on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Thank you for listening to FootMob's audio
I mean, I didn't quite come back at halftime, but I feel like I got like a solid couple minutes, I would say. Where is Mbappe today? Listen, man, Mbappe had a cold, I think, or something like that. So he will not be playing because of his cold. So there you go. That's the answer to your question. Although I feel like with those emojis, you did not ask this question in good faith, but it's all good. Okay, just looking at the Madrid, like whatever the hell's been going on so far today. This is still crazy to me. I don't know why the hell Garcia is just further back than his freaking midfield is. Like, that doesn't even make any sense. I think generally, right, just like when we look through everything that's gone on, Madrid haven't exactly imposed themselves on this game in a way that I'm sure they would want to. Um, like, looking like they have less possession in the first half as many shots, right? Which is like whatever, except for the fact that this is Real Madrid that we're talking about versus Al-Hilal. So in theory, Madrid should be dominating this game. Typically, like offensively, they've kind of looked to go on a three-back with Garcia, Horston, and Sancho. However, the bigger issue I think is Trent kind of floats around here, but there's really no. One second, I've started already. I'm crying. My bad. So I was just yapping. Look at me yapping for no reason. Wait, has the second half started? Yeah, no, we still got a couple minutes left. Hey, let me just finish what I was saying before we get back to that. Yeah, like, so my beef right now is just I feel like Madrid they haven't really been tapped in as much as they would want, and I think part of that's because they don't really know what to do in possession yet in terms of incorporating Trent into the equation. You can kind of see if you like look at this right side in particular, there's really not a lot of cohesiveness going on, and I believe part of that is just because these three especially don't know where to position themselves yet. Obviously, it's literally their first game of the season, so it's not that surprising, and it makes perfect sense. But hey, listen, we are football YouTubers. We overreact to everything. That's kind of the name of the game. So So don't forget to like the stream, guys. Also, shout out to everyone that showing up today. Everyone that's commented on the stream. And now they're underway. So they made an interesting step. So they've taken out Asensio and put in Goulet. Which makes me wonder if they're just going to switch to a back three outright, or they're probably going to play Tchouaméni back there. And it really begs the question of who's going to replace him in midfield. I don't know if they're going to go with like a... Yeah, that's really weird. Like maybe my guess is they're going to try like try to do like a, I don't know, like a back three of Tchouaméni, Horston, and Garcia, and then kind of just have Trent replace Tchouaméni in the midfield, and then maybe, I don't know, push one of these dudes up a little bit more. Like I don't really know what I don't really know what Alonso's game plan is with that, but I guess we'll see. I mean, granted, he probably just wasn't feeling satisfied with what they were doing offensively because, yeah, they weren't really doing much offensively. Again, given the stature of who they are and what we expect from them against a team like Al-Hilal. Shout out to whoever's joining the stream right now. What the heck is going on? Sorry, my internet's being a bit annoying right now. So while I try to figure that out, I'm just going to play the commentary until it starts working again. So again, I apologize for that, guys.
As it's cleared away, the referee went to give the free kick and then played on because Rodrigo's given the ball out towards Vinicius Jr. on the left-hand side. He's done more damage in this second half in the opening 5 minutes than he did in the entire first half. I don't know what he's had in his half-time drink, but it's brought him to life. Here comes a shot towards an near post. It was fizzing towards goal from Federico Valverde. He wants a corner, but there was no touch. It's a goal kick, and the argument goes on between Valverde and the referee for Kundotello. Fizzing wide, definitely no touch, definitely a goal kick. It remains 1-1 between Real Madrid and Al.
All right, sorry, I was able to fix it. Let me see what you said here. Hopefully, Alonso plays Guler more than this season than Carlo did last year. If he's a consistent player this year, Real's right wing product. Yeah, I agree. I'm not gonna lie. I remember last year when we were having those conversations about Guler versus Rodrigo. I was definitely firmly in the Rodrigo camp. I think, in the spurts that Guler showed, I do agree. I do think, if he can do that more consistently, he has a higher ceiling than Rodrigo does. So, I am also hoping that Alonso gives him more of a chance as well. And obviously, he just came into the second half right now, so he has an opportunity to really impress, especially because, it's only the first couple of games, so I doubt Alonso has like a set team that he wants yet, given how meticulous we know who he is in terms of like his tactics and stuff. Okay, so he's having Trent play as a more auxiliary center back defensively, which I don't know if it's something you want him to do, but ultimately it's his team, right? He knows what the fuck he's doing. Ooh, and Al-Hilal almost scored. They put Real Madrid under a lot of pressure, and they almost got away with it, but Real Madrid got away with murder there. And Hoyson was just a little bit too lackadaisical on the ball, which he can do at times, which makes sense, especially if you're going to be a player that touches the ball as much as he does. But I think he also just needs to do a better job of recovering when those mistakes are made, because he makes that mistake and then he kind of just turns around. He clumsily tries to stop the Al-Hilal play and kind of just falls down. So, right, he needs to be more on his toes to be able to make those recoveries when needed. And Al-Hilal unable to make the right pass when needed. I feel that's one of those things that just comes with, not being. It's just a quality thing, in my opinion. Because Valverde is taking up a lot more of the link-up play with to support Rodrigo. Shout out to whoever just joined the stream. Right now, it's currently minute 57. Real Madrid are currently tied with Al-Hilal 1-1. Don't forget to give a like to the stream, as well as subscribe to the channel for more watch-alongs and just overall football analysis videos. Right now, like I said, the score is 1-1. I am currently having a bit of difficulty with my internet, so again, while I get that sorted out, I'm just going to play the audio again, and again, I do apologize for that.
For Leonardo. Leonardo escapes one Real Madrid player and he's trying to get into the penalty area. It's still Leonardo and eventually getting back to get a foot in. An all-important foot in too was Fran Garcia, but my goodness me, they very nearly found a way through there. Al-Hilal. It's a much more open game in this second half. And this man on the ball now has turned up to the races. Of course, we're talking about Vinicius Jr. He's found Rodrigo. One touch too many. Lots of defenders around him. Taken off of him by Ruben Neves inside the penalty area. Rolls it out wide. João Cancelo rolls it down the line. Malcolm rolls his marker, but it's one back well, and that's a lovely little bit of skill from Arda Güler. There's no doubt there's a real talent there from Arda Güler. Is this going to be his breakthrough season? Is this going to be the platform, this Club World Cup, for him to kick on and make his presence felt with Los Blancos? Played a fleeting role last season. 19-year-old. Given a whole 45 minutes in this second half to try and shine. And I know why he's been brought on, because Real Madrid, apart from the goal, have been pretty tame in the final third. And it needed a little injection. And he's given it to him, that's for sure. Jude Bellingham. A bit more ambition from Real Madrid in this second half. Bellingham can't find Vinicius Jr. though. The outlet wasn't there, but Bellingham has won it back. Touched on by Gonzalo Garcia. And then back outside from Garcia to number 7 for Real Madrid, Vinicius Jr. He takes a tumble, but there's no foul, says the referee. Touch forward by Fran Garcia. Back inside from Güler. It's a shot that takes a deflection off of the defender from Gonzalo Garcia. It will be presented from going out for a corner by João Cancelo, who controls it and chips it up towards the halfway line. It's taken on the chest by Milenkovic-Savic. Taking the tumble on the near side was Milenkovic-Savic. Wants a free kick and gets one. So foul. What does he? No, it's a throw-in, in fact. Fran Garcia went in for the challenge, went off, and the referee said throw-in. Assistant referee went with the referee's decision as well. And the chance to get the cross in from Rodrigo. Good defending, staying with him inch for inch there. Renan Lodi made the block, out for a throw-in down by the corner flag on the right-hand side, over on the far side. Gone for the Al-Hilal side for the second half. They haven't changed anything. It's Bruno in goal, Cancelo, El Tumbakti, Koulibaly and Lodi. And you've got Malcolm, Neves, Al-Dasawi and Al-Dasawi, Salim and Nasser, and then Milenkovic-Savic and Leonardo. No Mitrovic. Alexander Mitrovic injured at the moment. Ball is placed out wide for the cross from Rodrigo. Headed away by Cancelo, only as far as Vinicius Jr. hangs it into the back post. It's headed back down again by Gonzalo Garcia. He's decent in the air, the 21-year-old, but it was straight into the arms of Bruno. And that is a relief as we pass the hour mark. 61 minutes gone. Real Madrid 1, Al-Hilal 1. It's not all going Real Madrid's way. Certainly in the first half, Al-Hilal with a better side, played some good football. Real Madrid have turned up to the party a bit in the second half. They got much, much better. Fran Garcia, well, they had to get better. It's very tepid there, first half display. Inside it goes from Arda Güler. Trent Alexander-Arnold plays it wide. Rodrigo plays it down the line. Arda Güler back to Trent Alexander again. Whips it in. Dangerous ball it was too. Alton Bakhti stooping and heading the ball away. And now Leonardo, who's always up for a fight. He's a willing runner up top, leading the line. Marcus Leonardo, he's the same kind of ilk as Mitrovic. Here comes Vinicius Junior into the penalty area, taking it beyond the defender. And is that a goal kick? It is a goal kick. He didn't get a touch there, Alton Bakhti, until the ball had gone out for a goal kick. As Vinicius Junior went down the left-hand side inside that penalty area. It never really had full control of it. Now it's with Renan Lodi over the halfway line. Former Nottingham Forest loanee slips it down the line. It's a good.
Yeah, I apologize, guys. My damn internet, man. I just decided during the stream it was gonna be my biggest enemy. All right, so yeah, right now Lodi has the ball. He's getting an overlap. I guess according to the commentary, Madrid have been better offensive from an offensive standpoint in the second half. Which, to be fair, is probably not saying much because they couldn't be much worse than they were in the first half, right? So Al-Hilal making 2 substitutions. Let's see, they're taking out 2 of their guys and adding 2 guys in. And of course, they have the mandatory advertisement next to the match footage. Oh, that was a terrible pass. That was a trash pass. Wow. He was trying to do a 1-2, and the striker completely overhits the pass to an absurdly terrible level, to be honest with you. Okay, and looks like Madrid are trying to bring on a couple players themselves in Lucas Vasquez and Brahim Diaz. So I wonder who it is that they're going to be taking out. So it's going to be Trent. So obviously Vasquez is going to go in for him, and Rodrigo. Because that should be interesting. So I probably see what's going to happen here is Goulet is going to go up to that right wing. Vasquez is obviously going to replace Trent and right back. And I think Brahim Diaz is going to help consolidate that midfield. That's my prediction. I think that's what Alonso's looking to do. I mean, so far, I have to, like I said, all kudos to Al-Hilal because they definitely look like a team that deserves to be here. Ooh. Long shot by Goulier. Just goes over the top. It's not a bad try, though. I'm crying. I think that unintentionally just made a new GIF. It's what I think Goulier's been good since he's been on. I'm crying. What the hell was that stupid pass? Oh, it seems like Milinkovic-Savic is down. Hopefully he's not injured, though. That would be unfortunate. Oh, yeah, I feel like he should be fine. I mean, Garcia definitely fouled him, but he didn't look like he did anything that could be classified as like flagrantly egregious, in my opinion, anyway. Who knows? Maybe he tweets. Maybe I'm the one that's not seeing the. So now they're on another cooling break. So while they're doing that, let's review what Real Madrid have done in the second half.
Interesting group, isn't it? Pachuca and Salzburg are rather the other teams in Group H. And they play later on this evening, those two. The Austrians not had a great season. They haven't won the title for 2 years in Austria. They usually win it most years. This cooling break is an opportunity for one or two young fans to go and get the autograph of the Portuguese international and now FIFA ambassador, Pepe. The player he was playing into his 40s. Tell you what, he'd still do a job now, couldn't he? Retired, what, a year ago, 2 years ago? Can't remember now, but what a player he was. I think he'd be out of place in this Real Madrid side. They could do with a steadying influence at the back. Certainly missed Antonio Rudiger today. At the back, Kylian Mbappe also missing out. This is no David Alaba, Danny Carvajal. They're missing as well. Ferland Mendy still sidelined. As we return to the action. Clock continues to tick, so we're 18 minutes to go. There will be at least 2 minutes added to that, so essentially there is a minimum of 20. What with the substitutions and the goal celebration, and it's fair to say this is going to go on for a while yet. But here come Al-Hilal into the penalty area. It's a chance for Milinkovic-Savic, who's just come back onto the field after being treated for that shoulder injury, and he's teed up perfectly there by Leonardo. Held the ball up so well, causing problems for Lucas Vazquez in the right back position. He pulls it back to the edge of the penalty area, and with his left foot, Milinkovic-Savic, the Serbian, fires it over the top of the crossbar. Nearly 72 minutes gone. Real Madrid 1, Al-Hilal 1. Most threatening player statistically, Marcus Leonardo is the first, Salim Al-Dosari the second, Malcolm the third in this game. And they've certainly taken to this world stage, Al-Hilal, and given a really good account of themselves in this game. They look a good side. I'm particularly impressed with the way in which they pass the ball. But they defend well. Experienced side, very cultured side. Lots and lots of European experience in there as well. Real Madrid have not had it their way. Vasquez into the penalty area, cutting inside, trying to find shots from the edge of the penalty area. It came in the end from Federico Valverde, and he whipped it in the Uruguayan towards goal and down to make the save. Yassine Bourneau. Could have been, it could have been, it should have been. But it wasn't. Straight at the goalkeeper. It's good play by Brahim Diaz to set it up. Brings a little bit of difference down that right-wing Moroccan Brahim Diaz. And we come again. Arda Güler. Brahim Diaz. Güler again. Wide to Bellingham. Left-hand side. Wide further still to Vinicius Jr. Cuts inside. His attempted cross hits a defender. Bellingham watches it out for a throw-in. You're trying to get a corner, but it's spun away from the corner. And then